praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us this word. I just wanted to do a lesson on, the concentration camps, martial law, REX84 plan. I got this article here. It's an older article, but it still gives some pretty good information out of globalresearch.ca. It's entitled REX84, FEMA's Blueprint for Martial Law in America, Global Research. Because, martial law, concentration camps, prisons, it's all in the scriptures, It's the time of Jacob's trouble, When they institute that chip, civil unrest, the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's going to get pretty bad. The scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of thy time. So, when the bad days aren't here, you need to just gain wisdom, understanding, and get your faith up. For when that time does come, you're stable, you understand what's going on, you have the faith, you're rooted and settled, you're rooted and grounded, rooted and settled in this truth. It'll help guide you. But okay, in this article it says this incisive article on the repeal of civil liberties, first published by Global Research in August 2006, brings to forefront of debate the ongoing roadmap towards a police state in America. We are dangerously close to a situation where, if the American people took to the streets in righteous indignation, or if there were another 9/11, the mechanism for martial law could be quickly implemented and carried out under REX84. Yeah, another false flag, you take like a pocket nuke somewhere, set it off, and tell you that North Korea did it, that's going to cause, an insurrection, it's going to cause an uprising to people, The Cheney-Bush administration has a plan which would accommodate the detention of large numbers of American citizens during times of emergency. The plan is called REX84, short for Readiness Exercise 1984. Though REX84, an undisclosed number of concentration camps were set in operation. Through REX84, an undisclosed number of concentration camps were set in operation throughout the United States for internment of dissidents and others potentially harmful to the state. Yeah, and they have a whole list of dissidents, people that feel are a threat. The Israelites are on the top of that list, They got like the white supremacist groups, some of the groups that they consider to be radicals, there's a whole list of them. And that's what they're going to do when they implement martial law. They're going to come right, for the men of the Lord, The REX84 program was originally established on the reasoning that if a mass exodus of illegal aliens crossed the Mexican-U.S. border, they would be quickly rounded up and detained in detention centers by FEMA. The existence of the REX84 plan was first revealed during the Iran-Contra hearings in 1987 and subsequently reported by the Miami Herald on July 5th, 1987. There you have it. The real purpose of FEMA is to not only protect the government, but to be its principal vehicle for martial law. This is why FEMA could not respond immediately to Hurricane Katrina disaster. Humanitarian efforts were no longer part of its job description under the Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, so we all know what happened with Katrina, They let all them jakes, they starved them out, they left them in there. But yeah, it's all the concentration camps. There's about 800 of them all throughout the United States. Here's a map of them right here, a little Google map. So they're ready. And here in this article says there are over 800 prison camps in the United States, all fully operational and ready to receive prisoners. They're all staffed and even surrounded by full-time guards, but mostly empty. These camps are to be operated by FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, should martial law be implemented in the states, and all it would take is a presidential signature on the proclamation of the Attorney General's signature on a warrant to which a list of names is attached. Here's a list of these executive orders. Executive Order 10990 allows the government to take over all modes of transportation and control the highways and seaports. That's going to happen because it's in the scriptures. Executive Order 10995 allows the government to seize control the communication media. 10997 allows the government to take over all electrical power, gas, petroleum, fuels, and minerals. 10998 allows the government to seize all means of transportation, including personal cars, trucks, or vehicles of any kind, and total control over all highways, seaports, and waterways. So yeah, I could go through all these, but they're looking to seize complete control, during that time. And this first one is scriptural because it says, but let me read it. This is 2 Ezra 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes. In the course of their action shall stand in their power. And that word sedition, when you look it up, it means a rebellion, an uprising, or revolt, a concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority. No violent strife between factions. Martial law troops and the patriots. You're gonna have those paramilitary or militia groups. What do we call them? Militia groups. They're all gonna be out there fighting. Raping, robbing. Rioting. Civil or religious disorder, riot, rebelliousness against authority. Yeah, cause it's going crazy out here, man. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So yeah, it's scriptural with these executive orders. Just because they're going to block these cities off. They're going to seize the buses, trains, your own personal vehicles if they want. It says it right here. Executive Order 10990 allows the government to take over all modes of transportation and control of the highways and seaports. We just read it. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So some serious times we're coming into, man. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. The famine. You got these doomsday preppers and all that. People are gonna bust up in their houses and take their food, and kill them, rape their wives, their daughters. So that's why you gotta take hold to this truth, man. In the name, just wisdom shall be the stability of the times, man. Because you won't be caught up out there without the Most High on your side, man. But yeah, these concentration camps, these prisons. This is Revelation 2:10. fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. Yeah, so you may, there's gonna be martyrs in this thing, man. Got to keep pushing that. Some brothers are gonna get caught up in these camps. It says to fear none of those things. The devil shall cast some of you into prison. It's not talking about some demon, red jumpsuit. It's talking about an actual man, so-called white man, Esau. The devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and have tribulation 10 days. The complete amount of days you're going to be up in there. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. So if you die in this thing, you're going to be the first ones on them chariots when Yahushua comes back. So you can't fear that death, If that's your lot to be in them camps, the Most High is going to put that spirit in you to deal with it. You just can't, don't take that chip, It says to stay faithful unto death. Praying always and just knowing that Yahushua is on his way. That's the only thing we can do. I just wanted to go into this little REX84 short little lesson on that, just basics on it, there are over 800 prison camps in the United States, all fully operational and ready to receive prisoners. So yeah, man, we're at that time. But just stay strong and endure. Shalom.